It's the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On the double.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Needle blue. Ready, ready.
On play action, Young. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Set, hut.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8.
Red, yellow. Down. 30 feet, yellow. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Set.
That's going to be caught. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Tenarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First carry here for Devon Achane. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. That's up a 3rd down.
He got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
He's got his man. It's Hill. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Good for Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run here with Achan. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Barrett on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
Hill brought in motion. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akines. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
They'll run right here. It's Achan. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. To the pylon, he's in. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Dolphins.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out from the 35.
Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He'll get about 2. Michigan man Kenneth Grant drafted 13th overall. There for the stop.
On the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be third down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
We're going to try to pick this up on third and 8.
Set. 45. White. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completed. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10.
Here's Young. His throw left side is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
Set. Ready. 52 blue. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. Which throw here is complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 10-yard line.
Here's second and 2.
Field. Black. Set. Hut. Set. Hut.
To throw is Young. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Minka Fitzpatrick
Third
on the cover.
and 2. Here we go.
Let's go. Set.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they go to work on first and goal.
On the set. Ready. 60. Ready.
Hubbard. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second
A loss
and
was
12.
definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal.
Here we go. Striker. 3. Blue. 30. Ready.
They'll go play action with Young. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Go now. Yellow. 43. Blaster. 6.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And he's in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Carolina. It's That's his third touchdown catch this year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Dolphins 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Washington now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Third and long. It's Wilson. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was looking for Nick Westbrook-Akine there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 38-yard line.
Here we go. Cut.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Ready, set.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 50, green. Hut.
They'll go again with Hubbard. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. Michigan man Kenneth Grant, drafted 13th overall, there for the stop.
Okay,
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Set, ready. 45, ready.
Now, faking the give. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine There's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go, set. Blue 32. Check, huh?
Here's the pistol snap to Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Down. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's the left side, hauled in by Leggett. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Slide blue. Blue striker. Ready.
On 2nd down, Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Flush to his right, going up top. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson, he's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
I think so often, Mike, we put so much stock, and really unnecessarily so, in how strong all these quarterbacks' arms are. Because for most throws, it doesn't really matter, but tell you what, for this last throw, there's just not a lot of guys in the league that can not only throw it that far, but be that accurate. And you got a receiver with some speed that can get a step or two on the defender, throw it up, and it results in 6.
Jason Sanders became on for Miami.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Okay, ready? Fury, yellow. Ready. Cut.
Young to throw on 1st down. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Ja'Tavion Sanders. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Yellow, 33, yellow. Ready?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Zach Sealer in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready, ready. 52 blue.
Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw left side, caught by Sanders.
That's just great footwork near the sideline, Mike. I mean, the ball comes out on time, really good ball placement. So all he has to make sure he does is secure the catch inbounds, and it's exactly what he does.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
On play action, Young. And that is incomplete. Tenero McMillan was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike. And it's as simple as, if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
White. Set.
On 4th down, Young. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions, because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
First and 10 now from the 36. Wilson lines up in the pistol, sending it deep for Waddle to the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Miami. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Red, come on, set. Yellow, 22. Blaster, 6. Set, cut.
On first down is Young. Now he'll air one out. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Cater Kohu. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. Defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, and all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
That's brought in by Darren Waller. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Zach Wilson. Touchdown, Dolphins. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, Takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, right? Here we go, set, hut.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
24 yards.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set. 45.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Now a screen set up for Achane. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
First down.
In motion, it's Waddle.
And the Dolphins.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 52 yards.
That ball is dropped in a bucket, Mike. I mean, this defense, they continue to bring pressure with the variety of blitz packages that they have, but they're just not getting home. And as a result, they stress their coverage, and he ends up putting that one right on the money.
And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Set up.
Achane will score. Touchdown, Miami. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Makes the score Dolphins 35, Panthers 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return. Here's Xavier Liget. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set, go.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Set, ready, hut.
From the gun, it's Young. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Panthers, first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Here's Young to throw. That one complete to Liget. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Panthers, first down.
97. Here we go.
10 at the 49-yard line.
10 black. Ready.
Here's Young. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it, and it brings up 3rd down.
6, mega. Here we go, set, trail, yellow, 50, set, cut.
To throw is Young. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a Carolina first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 1st and 10.
22 meters.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Blue, 32. Ready, ready.
Young. A throw there, caught by Liget. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
And the Panthers,
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
8-yard line.
Okay, ready.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hubbard to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Ready. Set.
Look at play action with Young. Out to his right. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Tataroa McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. Panthers back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. throwing the touchdown. It is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hill brought in motion. On second down, here's Wilson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression. Move on to the next play. And just throw that ball away.
In motion, it's Waddle. On third down, here's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter.
Bishop on the stop. And it's 3 and out.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
Ready, set.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, set. Claws red, yellow, 20. Cut.
Now Young. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
This one complete right side. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
11 yards on the play. Brings up third down and 12.
10 cycles. Drill green. Rail yellow. Hut.
Back to throw. Young. The catch made by McMillan. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He's got a man. That's McMillan. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Up pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Black 40. Set cut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. In trouble, and down he goes. And Chop Robinson getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
On the set. Seal, black. Set cut. Blue, 32, slide blue. Cut.
On second down, Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Ready. Black Ultra. Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Black Shot. Claws red. Ready, ready.
Here's Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
They'll go. Young. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 43, it's second and 3. Here's Wilson to throw. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's caught, and he will score. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Miami. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Dolphins 42, Panthers 21. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
On play action, Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10
Striker,
at the
3-3.
48-yard line.
Ready, ready, ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Come on, set. Drilled, 50, green. Hut.
Back to the air, it's Young. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Okay, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Red, cycle. Fury, yellow. Set.
To throw, Young. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
On the ball.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here back up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Slide through.
Young to throw on 1st down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 57 yards.
Come on, set.
1st and goal
Ready.
at the 3-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Exiting the pocket right. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers are able to cut into the deficit.
Dolphins 42, Panthers 30.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over. They'll drop to throw.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. It's second down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend his play as a passer, but to no avail.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. Play action. It's Wilson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover.
On 1st down is Young. That is brought in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
38.
From the gun, it's Young. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Touchdown.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. Sending it deep for Waddle. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So
everybody's got a song called Rockstar running up the pop charts.